Today in our 2018 Chevrolet Sonic, we're going to be taking a look at the Blue Ox Avail tow bar, part number BX7420. Now keep in mind this is only going to be one component of a safe, complete flat tow setup. For a complete setup, you are going to need a base plate, tow bar wiring, a tow bar, and a braking system. Specifically for our Sonic, we also used a Fuse Master fuse bypass because we do need to pull fuses for them. As you can see, our Sonic isn't directly in line or behind our motorhome, but we're still able to hook it up because of the extendable arms that work independently from each other, making hooking up a lot easier even on uneven terrain. Our tow bar is going to serve as the connection between our Sonic and our motorhome, making sure that we can flat tow it safely and securely and get down the road. On one end, it's going to attach directly to our base plate on our Sonic, and on the motorhome side, it's going to slide directly into the receiver tube or the high-low adapter like we have here. The longer arms are going to make it a lot easier to hook up, even if we're not directly in line with our motorhome, because they're going to independently extend, making it a lot easier to get those angles in. Our Avail is going to have a self-aligning design, which means these arms are going to extend out into a rigid towing position, making it a lot easier for our Sonic to track behind our motorhome and going around turns that much easier. Now Blue Ox also put in a non-binding design into the tow bar. And if you've ever towed before and you went to unhook, sometimes that can be the worst part because this lug gets in a bind where you can't get the pin out and can't unhook the tow bar because of all the tension that it's under. Well, these levers here are designed, we just simply push down and it'll take all that tension out and we'll be able to spin the pin in there and be able to take it out that much easier. And the end of the arms here, we're going to have a pivot point, which is going to allow the arms to pivot freely so we can go around turns without fear of it binding up. Our Avail tow bar is going to work with all Blue Ox base plates, as well as some Roadmaster base plates with an adapter that is sold separately. And once we're disconnected, we can take our tow bar, rotate the arms to the center, rotate them straight up, and we'll be able to pivot it to the side, and it can store right here on the back of our motorhome, so we don't have to disconnect it every time we unhook. There's also a custom cover available for our tow bar to make sure that our Avail is going to stay looking nice and keep it out of the elements. Now that we've gone over some of the features of our Avail tow bar, let's show you how easy it is to hook it up. With our tow bar in the stored position, we're going to rotate the arms so that they're straight up and down, and then we're going to pivot it down towards our vehicle. And we can open the arms up, and each one of these connection points is going to be labeled, letting you know which direction is up. So we can remove the safety pins, just pull that ring, pull the pin, then we'll extend the arm out. And that triple lugs are going to go in between the section on our base plate. We're going to line up the pinholes. We can insert our pin. And then the safety pin, you want to make sure that that rounded edge is facing towards the edge of the pin so that ring goes all the way around. Then we can connect the other side the same way. Now our Avail is also going to come with some coiled safety cables. So we'll attach them to our base plate. And the one on the passenger side or the right side of our car, we're going to bring it in and we're going to be going to the left side of our receiver tube. So now that the tow bar is hooked up, now would be a good time to hook up all of your other accessories like your breakaway switch for your braking system and your electrical cord for your lights. And that'll finish up your look at the Blue Ox Avail tow bar, part number BX7420 on our 2018 Chevrolet Sonic.